Hello? How's she cutting? What? It's me! How are ya? What? No, it's me, you idiot, ya. No, me. Jenny, you're that bright you should be on Quicksilver. Do you know that? You'll end up masterminded Clonard the way you're going. Here, I'll give you a clue to put you out of your misery. Wait now, what about the Seed Potato Rose Festival? No, you're near enough though. Wait now, you're working on the right lines anyway. Here, I'll give you a present of it. Miss Muck's Brother 1979. Does that store some of the slurry in your brain? Right. How are ya? Listen, I was down home and you'd want to hear Festy. He's gone mad altogether since he got involved with that amateur drama group. And since I went out to the States, he's lost the run of himself altogether. I believe they done great out there. They were all over. New York, Boston, the Midwest, the whole lot. They had a great time, I hear. God, you should hear Festy on it, though. He's really an education, do you know that? Oh, listen, well, to think about it, Nuala was down home. She says the job is going great. She's a long time in it now, you know. She'd be up in Dublin 3 years now, you know. Festy was driving her mad altogether. Says he to her, Nuala, you couldn't be up in Dublin 3 years. It couldn't be 3 years. It is then, Festy, says she, and she looking for mischief in his eye. It is 3 years, Festy. No, he says, Nuala, it couldn't be 3 years. She still have the marks of the Wellington boots on the back of your legs. Well, I believe she went totally explosive altogether. She broke the Ouija board across his head. But anyway, Nuala was saying that it was 3 years she was up, because she was saying that she used to pass this place near James's Street in Dublin, where they were digging a hole in the road on her way to work every day. And recently she was saying that she was going down that way near tea time on her way home from work, and all the lads from the road work was coming out of a pub nearby, and they singing and the half of them moggle your. And she knows them all to see, you know, and says, Nuala, oh, whose birthday is it, lads? Oh, says they, it's not the lads at all. It's the hole in the road. It's 3 years old today. Well, I thought that was a good one. But I was telling you about Festy out in America with the drama group. I believe he was a howl. They were way out somewhere in the Midwest, and Festy was very interested in the links with back home, like. He'd heard there was a townland somewhere in the area by the name of Grapple County, and he thought like that might have been called after Ballygrapple back home, like. And he thought he might be able to make himself important by paying them a call. Anyway, they're out in the desert, miles from nowhere, nothing in sight but dust and weeds. And he gets the driver to stop the bus at this little galvanised hut, just to lean to, you know, by the side of the road. And the sun's beating down on it, and two dangerous-looking characters sitting outside it on the step, with their hats pulled down over their eyes. Excuse me, says Festy, could you tell me where I'd find Grapple County round here, gentlemen? And the next thing, a jet of brown saliva hits the ground between his feet from under one of the hats, and the voice says, You're standing right in the heart of it, Mr. Leprechaun. I believe Festy was back up in the bus like a rabbit ducking into a burrow. Oh, listen, while I think about it, there was right gas in Gilhooly's pub the other night. The Nod Rooney was holding forth on folk medicine. He fancies himself at that, you know. He was saying, oh, there's nothing that can cure nowadays that they couldn't cure in the olden times. They had a cure from nature for everything. Go away with that, says Festy. Do you mean to tell me that modern medicine is no better than all them old herbs and bottles and pishogues and what have you? Go away with that, Nod, says Festy, and he getting a hup for the Nod. And it's not often the Nod has the floor to himself, you know. And he was getting fierce annoyed altogether. You don't know what you're talking about, Festy, says he. I know a lot of them old folk cures, and there's plenty of sense in them that you don't know anything about. Well, says Festy, if folk medicine could cure me, I'd be rid of me asthma long ago, but I'm still crippled with it. Well, there's an example of what I'm talking about, says the Nod. What you'll do, Festy, is you'll get a cup of goat's milk and drink it every day, and I'm telling you, it'll cure the asthma, says he. Oh, that's all very well, says Festy, and he looking dead serious. But the way it is, Nod, says he, I'm wheezing that bad I wouldn't be able to catch the goats to milk them. Well, I believe the Nod was furious. They were all laughing at him like, and he ran out of the pub saying, You're all a pack of losers, that's what yous are, losers. But anyway, I must finish telling you about Festy and the drama group in the States. Apparently they were out at the back of beyond somewhere in some godforsaken town, and nothing to do Festy but to go off souvenir hunting. And of course the bus left without him, and he had to hire a car and a driver to catch up with him. Well, anyway, they're tearing along the road in a cloud of dust, and there's no sign of the bus or much else either for that matter. And they see this old fella sitting on a fence at the side of the road, and they screech to a halt. And Festy roars out the window at him. "Excuse me, mister, but did you see a busload of actors passing this way recently?" "Yup," says the old fella. "I seen a busload of actors, all right. They stopped here a whiles, and then they took off again." Well, they're just pulling away in the car, and Festy gets the driver to stop again, and he roars back at the old fella. How did you know they were actors, mister?" And the old fella shifts the tobacco he was chewing from one side of his mouth to the other, and he squints up his eyes, and looking out over the prairie, he says, "Well, they talked too damn much, and they was goosing each other all the time." I thought that was a good one. Well, listen, I'd better not let you keep me here all day. I'm up to my eyes at the moment. What? Don't be delaying me. Look, I'll give you a call soon again. Okay, right. Cheerio, so.